Hello everyone, welcome back to Taekwondo with Third Eye. Okay, so today we're going to have to cut the class a little short, unfortunately. We're going to be going from 12 to about 2:30 today. So since we're a little bit short on time, let's get started right away. Okay, facing forward, chair, let's have a seat. Make sure if you're watching in the corner, make sure you're watching the video to type your name into the live chat, okay? So crossing your legs, hands on your knees. Let's start with meditation. Okay, from here, let's do humse on your own time in your head. Chae, kine. Humse 준비. 시작. Ha! Okay, so if you're done, you can open your eyes. If not, let's take a few seconds to let some other people finish. Okay, let's continue. Let's start the class with a little bit of warm up. Ready? Chae, kine. Let's start jumping jacks. Keep going. Actually, hold on 1 second. Let me raise the camera so you can actually see me. Okay, ready? 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 요. Raise your knees. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 요. Jump left and right. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 요. Good. Shake out your legs. Put your right leg in front of you and lift up your toes. Lean forward. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 요. Change your legs. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 요. Legs side by side. Turn your leg to the side, bend your knee, groin stretch. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 요. Change sides. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 요. Bend your knees, push them out with your hands. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 요. Hands on your hips, make big circles. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, other way, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 요. Hands up, turning right and left. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 요. Hands in big circles. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 요. Backwards. 하나, 둘, 셋, 넷, 다섯, 여섯, 일곱, 여덟, 아홉, 요. Shake up your hands and your legs. Okay, very good. Let's continue with the next thing, which is gonna be, let's do some stretches. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do bear push-ups, okay? So for this exercise, just remember, you have to keep your knees straight, okay? So you're gonna start from here with your knees straight. You're gonna reach down towards the ground. You're gonna walk forward with your hands. You're gonna do a push-up. Excuse me. And then walk back in and stand up. Remember, keep your knees as straight as you can so that you're working on your flexibility and stretching out your hamstrings. Okay? This one. Okay? Ready? Let's do a set of 10. Now. Third. Set. Net. 다섯. 여섯. 일곱. 여덟. 아홉. and yo. Okay, very good. Shake out your legs. Okay, so the next thing we're going to do, we're going to work on some sit-ups. Okay, the first sit-up we're going to do today, we're going to work on, let's start with regular sit-ups, just a basic set of 20 first. Ready, sit-up position. All right, let's do 20 sit-ups with your hands touching your head. Sit up, now, there, set, net, pass up, yes up, there we go, there, up, yo, now, there, set, net, pass up, yes up, there you go, there, up, yo, good. Here, let's do another kind of sit-up. We're going to do some leg raises. Sorry, not leg raises. We're going to do V-sits. So for V-sits, you're going to have your legs straight out and your hands behind you. Put your legs and bring your body forward at the same time. If you can, have your hands off of the ground. Try to balance on your hips. Okay, for this one, let's also do a setup. 20. Ready. Legs off the ground. Hands tuck in. Go. Now. There. Set. Net. Pass up. Yes up. There you go. There. Aho. Yo. Now. There. Set. Net. Pass up. Yes up. There you go. You there. Aho. Yo. Very good. From here, let's stand up and we'll move on with a little bit of squats. And then we'll move on to the next part of the class. We only have half an hour. Facing forward, turn, and then. Let's continue with squats, legs apart, hands up. Ready? Let's do 20 squats. Enough. 2, set, net, toss up, yes up. Here you go. Good done. Aho. Yo. Enough. 2, set, net, toss up. Yes, sir. Here you go. Good there. Aho. Yo. Good. Shake out your legs. Okay, good. Let's take a quick water break and then we'll come back for boom set. Check. Good night. Good job, guys. Okay, guys, we're going to come back and continue with some Pumse. So, Courtney, I know what belt you are. You are a purple belt. And Sophie, you are now you're also a purple belt, aren't you? Christopher, I need to know what belt you are so I know that which Pumse we need to cover for you. Please type it in the comments to let me know.
How many people do that?
Currently 3.
I'll be drinking Taekwondo a lot today.
Yes, we will. Since I did the workout, Instructor Justin will help me about doing the Pumse.
More Pumse 5. Wait.
Okay, 5, 6,
6.
and let's see. For I think Sophie is now also a blue belt. Yes, not blue. Sorry, she's also a purple belt, just like Courtney. Facing forward, check. Kine. Let's start with Pumse number 5. Ready? Pumse Jumbi. Let's go through it again. Courtney, I know we did it in the last class, but guess what? You're doing it again. Okay, ready? Show me. Low block and forward stance. Hana. Ready? Hammer fist. Deux. Make sure you move your legs into an L shape. Turn around. Set. Net. Right, from here, make sure your hand is at your shoulder level, right? Ready? From here to the front, middle block, middle block. Start with your left hand, left leg first. Hana. So left, right. Front kick, right kick, hana. Then back fist, middle block. Third, front kick, back fist, middle block. Now step forward, back fist, hana. Turn around, single knife hand block, hana. From here, stepping forward into elbow strike, hana. Make sure when you're here, your toes are facing forward and not turned to the side. You don't want to turn your hips. Your elbow has to go forward, not sideways. Hana. Third. Set. From here, front kick, low block. Excuse me. Front kick, low block, middle block. Hana. Third. Very good. From here, side kick and side hammer fist. For this one, right, I know we said this before earlier, but try to have your hand and your knee come up at the same time. And then when your leg goes out, make your hand go up at the same time. So instructor Justin, could you raise your knee and raise your hand in sync? And then when you stick it out, same time, then tuck it in and land. So make sure when you land, right, you have that hand open, and then your other hand does the elbow. One of the most common errors we see is people going side kick, and then they go slap their arm. Right? This is not a move. This is the move. Imagine like you're grabbing someone by the back of the head and going boom with your elbow. That's the movement you want to have, because that's actually what you're trying to do. You're holding someone by the back of the head and going elbow. You're holding their head so they have nowhere to run. Okay, all jokes aside, let's continue. Ready? Hana. It is true though. Ready? Deux. From here to the back, low block, middle block, hana. Third, front kick and stomp into back fist. Paro. All right, let's quickly talk about the last stance, the cross stance. So in this Pumse, the cross stance is going to look like this. You can have your front leg turn. The other way, man. Yeah, 45 degrees this way. Yes. Okay, Instructor Justin's learning something new today. So the cross stance is a stance that has your front leg point 45 degrees to the side and your other leg perpendicular to the side of your leg, meaning that you're making a 90-degree angle. So it should look like a T shape. This has also been called T stance before. So your one leg is this way, one leg is pointing to the side of your leg, but one fist away. So let me show you what this looks like when I do it. So kick, boom, 1, 2. Okay, I'm too close. Let me try it out again. Front kick and 1, 2. Okay, so what I'm doing here, look, when I put my foot down, I'm making that T shape, right? Side of my leg, one fist distance, heel up. So my weight is on my right leg, my left leg is just here to support. Okay, so most of my weight should be here. Okay, this is the cross stance. Make sure your front leg, 45 degrees, T shape. Okay, this is what we're looking for. Now, remember guys, for this one, when you do that front kick at the end, it's kick, you want to land almost like you're landing in a forward stance, but with your leg turned this way. So you're landing, boom, and it's stomp. So what you want to avoid doing is a jump like this. Don't go, wee. You want step. Okay? Pretend like you're really mad at someone. You want to stomp on their foot because they were mean to you. I'm just kidding. Don't do that. Don't stomp on people's foot just because they're mean to you. Use your words. Okay, we're going to go through take 6 now. Facing forward. Turn it. Get in there. Pumse Jumbi. So, all right, Courtney, while you're waiting, show me take 4. Actually, you can't show me, but do take 4. Okay, ready? By my count. Low block. Hana. From here, front kick into outer block position. Third. Set. Net. To the front, single knife hand block with the opposite hand. Hana. Third. set, net, tasso, yosa. Here we go. From here, make sure when you do that turning kick, you key up, and when you land forward in the horse riding stance. Hana! Turning kick, then horse riding stance, turn around, and
sorry. You didn't see that, guys.
That didn't happen. Instructor Justin totally did a low block the whole time. Ready, front kick, land behind outer block. Third. Other side, set, net. To the back, step with your right leg. Now, twin FM block facing forward. Third. One more time, twin FM block stepping back. Good. Set, step back, palm block, punch. Third. Palm block, punch. And from here, that's the end of the pumse. Remember, there is no key up at the end of this pumse. The only time you key up is during the second turning kick of Taekwondo 6. Ready from here, back to Jumbi with your front leg. Paro. Sure. Okay, Instructor Justin, any tips for our viewers for Taekwondo 6?
Don't make that mistake I did.
Yeah, please don't.
And watch your timing when you're doing this move here. A little bit faster than just 1, 2.
Here's double speed, yes.
Yes.
Okay, I have a question for Instructor Justin about this move.
Yes, sir.
Okay, if a normal outer block can be described as a rectangle shape, what do you describe the forward stance outer block as? How would you explain it differently? The movement.
A rectangle.
Well, okay, that's how I explain the normal outer block. It's as a rectangle. You know why, right? Okay. Now, what about for forward stance? Is it different? And how is it different? Okay, well, first of all, let's think about this, Instructor Justin.
Okay.
What is the difference in the height of a single 9FM block in back stance versus a forward stance?
Okay.
So there is a height difference, yes?
Yes. Your back stance one is going to be at your shoulder level. Other one's going to be head.
So let's see the shoulder level one. Sideways. Okay, now let's see the forward stance one. Forwards. Sideways. No, I mean like facing the camera and then sideways.
Oh.
So one facing forwards.
Okay. Forwards.
Forwards.
Sorry, you can
forwards and then sideways.
And
Okay, so what are the main differences between those two movements?
okay. Height difference. Your shoulders are turned.
Oh, for the different leg, yes. But specifically, I'm talking about the height difference. So your hand ends up higher at the end, right?
Yes.
So if your hand ends up at your head level at the end, how does the movement change?
It's
Okay, what you did right there was very important. Do you set and move your hands the same way before the block? For higher versus lower?
no.
Are you sure?
Hey.
Okay, let me show you what I mean. Watch this.
Okay.
In the back stance, you do. Now watch how I do this in the forward stance.
Should
What
be
am I
the
doing
same,
differently? It should be the same, yes.
but the final movement you're moving up.
Thank you.
Yes.
That's important. What do you do? That's the question. When you do it fast in head level, I see this. I'm exaggerating, but I see this, I don't see. So what I want you guys to remember, if you can think of an outer block in back stance as a rectangle, right? Up, over. Think of your outer block in forward stance as a semicircle. Because you're going up and you're going a little higher, right? So in the end, a circle shape is just fine. Okay? So even when you're going forward, up, see? Semicircle, right? But when you're breaking down, it's 1, 2, 3. But all together, okay? See that? Instead of here, semicircle, you continue upwards because you're going higher. Okay? Oh, I see. Apparently instructor Justin has taught Courtney how to do take 6.
Yes, I have.
Oh,
Yes.
okay. Well, I mean, if you know it, feel free to do it. Let's try it one more time on your own time, guys, and try to show me a good outer block today. 차렷, 기내. 품새 준비. Take 6 on your own time. 시작. Hold on.
Yes, sir.
Let's do that outer block again in forward stance. Just do the outer block. Aha, right there. Hold it. Look at the angle of your arm. What is the angle of an outer block? Does it differ between
Shouldn't.
heights?
No.
It should not. What's the angle?
45.
What?
What do you mean angle? Which arm?
What's the angle of your elbow?
Oh, I don't know what that is.
90.
Yeah, 90-ish. Is it?
Okay, when you do it in back stance, when you do it in forward stance, it looks different. Tuck it in more. More. Tuck it in. Bend your elbow more. Higher. I want an L. L. This is what I want to see. Everyone see that? I don't want to see a wide angle here. I want a tight one. Okay? Thank you. Continue, please. There we go. That's an L. Thank you.
Ha!
Paro. Jaw, relax. Very good. Give him a hand. Very good. Okay, we're gonna get a quick water break and come back for kicking. 차렷, 기내. Go ahead, guys. We have 5 people. Okay, let's just continue. We have 5 minutes left, yes. Okay, so what we're going to do for the last 5 minutes of our class, we are going to work on some kicking. So in the previous class, we did a lot of balance drills. This time, we're going to work on some dynamic balance. So what are we going to do? We're going to work on switching our legs when we jump. So what I mean by that is this. On a double turning kick, the most important part of the double is how you turn your hips. From the first kick to the second kick, there needs to be a full twist of your body, right? So how do we achieve that? Balance. And also hip twists. So what we're going to practice, first of all, it's not even the kick. We're going to practice moving forward and changing our legs. This is what it's going to look like. You're going to start in turning kick position. You're going to move forward and you're going to change the other side. And change. Change. Then you're going to move backwards. Change. 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 We're going to practice this. Ready? Funny session B. Ready? Leg up. Whenever I say change, change your leg. Change. 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 Good. Back. Ready? Change. 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 Check out your legs. So the important part of this, guys, I want you to remember, is that your turn doesn't start with your arms, doesn't start with your head, it starts from your hips. Okay? If I was going to do the twist without actually doing the jump, it would look like this. 1, 2. Okay, on a double. 1, 2. So when you're switching your legs, it's like replacing your knee, right? The basic movement of a double front kick is knee, knee. What changes from your double front kick to a double turning kick? Hip, hip. Okay, so this combined with this to this creates twist, twist, which is what we're looking for. Does this make sense, everyone? If this makes sense, give me a thumbs up so I know that you guys are listening, okay? Let's try this time. You guys can help me grab 2 targets. Okay, so the most important thing to remember when you guys are hitting targets is, number 1, if you fully commit to your first kick, it becomes very hard to turn back. So if I keep full out, trying to turn back is not easy, takes long, and it doesn't work. Because there's no resistance on the target. I can't push off against it. If I was hitting Instructor Justin, what's going to happen is this. I'm going to go boom, I hit it once. What I can do is as I'm kicking, I'm pushing off of his body. However, a target is not as heavy as Instructor Justin.
I like to think so.
Yeah, so when you're doing the first kick, especially when you're on targets, you have to do what's called a snapping kick instead of a full power kick. A full power kick is when you put your full weight of your body behind it. So this is a full power kick, you go, right? And you turn your body all the way. What I call a snapping kick is with what I call a half, like with a kick with half commitment. Half commitment is like this. I'm turned, I snap fast, but it's not with the full weight of my body behind it. It's with the weight of my leg. I'm extending my leg quickly, and the second one is the one I'm going to put my weight behind. So break it down, it's going to be 1, I'm balanced. Then 2 from here, I'm going to shift my hip over and blast it. Boom! Okay, so hopefully this makes sense. Remember, half commit, full commit, light and heavy, right? Backward. So normal speed, this is going to be 1, 2. Okay, you see now my second one, my body's turned all the way. On the other leg, it's going to look like this. So from here, it's 1, remember, light, and 2. So it's going to be, I put all my force into the second one, because that's the one I'm doing at the end, right? So if you overcommit to one of the first ones, it's hard to turn back. Okay, let's see how I'm trying to adjust that.
One thing I don't. By what we mean by that is, don't throw your hip all the way over on that first kick. If you do that, you're having to force yourself all the way up to make that big rotation, okay? So don't go all the way on that first turn. I know we keep telling you guys, turn, turn, turn. But if you turn too much, you can't get back over, okay?
That's good. So guys, what we expect in order to make it an actual double turning kick, is to make sure that you guys do what we call a half turn for the first one. Half turn, about 45 degrees. Now, when I jump up, I'm going to do a full turn, 90 degrees with my leg. Okay? So half turn, full turn. Make sure that this will make sure that you don't overturn and then try to turn all the way back. Like I said, you can do it on a person because there's something to push off against. When you're doing it in the air, when you're doing it on targets, there's no resistance. There's nothing to push off of. So you got to control your power a little bit, right? And control your hip rotation. So let's try this out with good balance. Ready? Fine. Session B. We're running short on time. Sure. Okay. We'll do 2 sets on each leg. Let's try this out. Ready? Left leg behind first. Let's do double turning kick twice. Ready? Ha! Ha! Hey! Ha! Turn your legs. Ready? Ha! 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 Hey! Ha! Ha! Okay, check out your legs. Okay, unfortunately, guys, we are short on time, which is wasn't the case, but we have to end the class here today. So, at home, I want you to practice your double turning kicks. I want you to practice your side kick. I want you to practice all your kicks, but especially your double. Also, for Pumse, we worked on 5 and 6 today. Practice those and practice the details that we talked about so that we don't have to repeat the same things every single week. Instructor Justin, any other comments for our students today? Let's end the class today. Facing forward. Good day. 감사합니다. Good job. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye, guys.
You're welcome, Courtney.
Can't see me. I'm smiling.